Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Schlager. Baumgartner. Schlager. Now then, the ball's come loose. So much time and space here. Berger. Kramaric. Berger. Safal. Has a look, goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Kramaric moves short. Proves too strong. Driving on and making good progress. He's found a way through. Nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Safal. It's a good... Oh, what a climb! Oh, not the best of headers. Moved on forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Schlager. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Berger. That's really well manoeuvred. Leipzig still without a single shot on target. Baku. Now who's going to be first to this? goal kick. Schlager. Baumgartner. And he shoots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Leipzig given another corner. And it's hoisted clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Herring after the ball here. Baumann sends that a long way. Oh, easy pickings there. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, delightful ball. Schlager. He's beaten the last man. Kramaric. Oh, terrible pass. Played it again. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Gets it clear. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he latch on to this? Tries a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Cuts out the pass. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Baku. Schlager. Baku. That has been knocked clear. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Kiba. Schlager. Is that a chance? It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Schlager. And it's been played through. And he's managed to get free. too much on that, it's gone out. Muscular approach does pay off here. Kramaric. Thinks one through. Oh, great chance! Can he finish? Goal! Hoffenheim! And right on half-time, that is telling.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Hoffenheim. Here's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Leipzig can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Schlager. No way through there. That's been drilled forward. Orban gets over and intercepts.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well read, nice interception. Baumgartner. Baumgartner. And that's a good ball. Gets good distance on it. Might be dangerous. Great chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Oh, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Schlager. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. And the counter is on. Oh, it's a great ball. Takes a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it. The changes then in quick succession. Bullish header! He hits the net! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
direction to the game.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
Partner. It's in a good... And the shot! Could be danger here. A chance to play it in. Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So will they make it count again? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Played out wide. Brown puts a cross in. That was very necessary. It's very disappointing, it has to be said. Hoffenheim can make their change now with a break in play. Oh, can he get onto this? They're not going to make any further progress now. Danger averted for now. Driven forward. Orban makes the interception. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Shooting chance! And it's played forward. Kavak. Quick ball upfield. This has gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Good strong hand by the keeper. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Searching pass he's played there. Baumann gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Moved on forwards. Kramaric spreads it out wide. He's cut it out. Oh, it's come loose. It's run loose here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Clipped into space. Hoffenheim have reclaimed it.
Hoffenheim really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Kramaric has found the net here, of course. This is it then, now or never. And it's Berger. does really well to win the ball there.
Hoffenheim really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Kramaric. And that could... And the shot! Yes! He's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Hoffenheim, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Hoffenheim take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still...
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's having a shot!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well timed, excellent interception.
Hoffenheim nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Bakayoko, back when it goes. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Now this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. And this an opportunity to pull level. Bakayoko, shot a goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Claims it, and the danger passes. He's onto it in a flash. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bakayoko. And the shot's on here. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Leipzig were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Leipzig definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.